No matter which to
Good morning. What's that?
No matter which to which, no.
No. It's me, Mikey Pipes, an Air Force None, Airman Diac right there. The official. It's early. It's really early. It is 9:42, Wednesday, March 16th. We are replacing a condenser and an air handler. We started at 8 o'clock in the morning.
8:10.
8:10? Yeah, 8:10. Oh, because we sold that Bosch Green Star.
Yep.
At 7:30, the estimate around the corner from here. By the way, that's a wildebeest.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Let's go Bosch. The first call, which was an estimate, scheduled for 7:30 this morning, literally around the corner from this job we're working on right now in East Meadow, which is in Nassau County, Long Island, New York. The gentleman has a triangle tube wall hung combi. And this wildebeest, literally this wildebeest, they built the closet around it. We have to actually cut out the triangle tube, and then once that's taken out, we're going to put in a Bosch Green Star 151 wall hung combi, the finest German engineering that money can buy. So right now, Chris, Air Force None, he is the final stages of replacing the electrical disconnect panel on here. And while he's doing that, let's go take a look at Daniel. You're good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. Pipe doctor, 2 trucks. The other mic is running service calls. It's me, Mikey Pipes and Danielson. I had to film some content for the people. All 33,000 and...
Is that high already?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than that. Let me look it up right now. So here's the air handler. The existing the system was 4 tons, which is grossly oversized for the system. Grossly. So obviously we have to make some modifications to the supply and return plenums. We're just going to take a piece of sheet metal there and fill that in. It's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It would be nice if it was in the budget to replace some ductwork, but not in the budget, not in the cards. So we replaced this system because we had multiple leaks. We had leaks in the evaporator coil and leaks in the condensing coil, and it just wasn't happening to make repairs. And the system was like, I think, 9 or 10 years old. All right, let's see. Let's see how many subscribers we got. Look at that. 33,844. That's crazy. That's shit cray.
Yeah, lucky you.
Lucky me. No, what's even more crazy, hold on. Let's go to the... Bless you. Oh, there's no internet right now. Let's go to the Mikey Pipes Uncensored channel, which is not even like 3 weeks old. Let's see. And that one, 832.
Oh, so I still have more than that.
And then if I go into the Navien Leaks channel, I think we have 1,300. Not a lot of people are interested in that anymore. Yeah. But yesterday's Navien, oh my God.
I feel like people are kind of getting over the Navien thing.
I know, but you know what? People aren't buying them anymore, which is a good thing. Yeah. And now if I I'm on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I see other people posting like, oh, I saw this guy did like a 30-second little clip on his plumbing and heating Instagram page, talking about how great a Navien was. He actually called it a furnace and he called it a hot water heater. Right? And people are like jumping on him like, bro, you don't heat hot water. It's not a hot water heater. It's not. It's a water heater. Right? And then the comments is there's probably maybe 50 or 60 comments. And a good half of them were like, yo, Navien's garbage. So people know. Yeah. And people would, when I thought Navien was the best thing since sliced bread, I was ranting and raving about it because I didn't know any better. I didn't. You needed the time to understand. Like a lot of the other guys were telling me, like, "Hey, listen, Navien's garbage," right? I just didn't believe it because, hey, this thing's a great machine, until they're not.
So you know how you'll put like little hashtags on the video.
Yes.
If you click any of those ones that you have with the Navien one,
Yeah.
it shows you the list of all the Navien videos, but the first ones are like really good reviews about them. You need to get it so it's bad on the top.
You're right, I do. But you know what's messed up? Navien blocked me on Instagram. So if I try to like do @Navien, it doesn't pop up anymore. They blocked me.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Anyway, so we're putting in the 16 sear Bosch Air. Bosch. I wish it was a Bosch. It wasn't in the cards. 16 sear, 3-ton carrier air handler. The line set was good. There's our filter dryer. Daniel did a nice tits job right here with the Stay Bright 8 from Harris, a Lincoln electric company. Stay Bright 8. Love this stuff. This is the flux. This is called Stay Clean. And the solder, Stay Bright 8. I could put a link in on how to get this stuff. I get it from Amazon. It used to be much cheaper. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks. Now I think it's like over 100. Got a very good, yeah, got expensive. Everything got expensive.
For just the solder?
And the flux.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
But you know what? When you consider the fact that you don't have to, purge with nitrogen, right? The savings of labor, it's significant. Like literally, like it is 12 to 10. And realistically, we'll be done by 11:30 latest.
Yeah. When I was doing the condensers, I mean, partially it's because I stink, but brazing took so long because the wind was blowing and it was cold out. It's hard to get the big line hot and to stay hot.
You need the rosebud tip. You have a rosebud tip?
No, I have the Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
I'm just using this.
Oh, yeah. Captain Hook. Captain Hook is... It's a hook. A lot of flame there, a lot of control. Mm-hmm. All right. Daniel's finishing up the electric. Would you like some Wagos?
I have.
You have Wagos? Okay. For the line voltage?
Yes.
Good. Wagos. Lego my Wago. All right. Let's get a tubing cutter. All right. I want to cut this up here. Okay?
Yeah.
So get a tubing cutter. We're going to cut that line set up out of the way. We're going to make some nice bends here and make it nicey nice.
Wire? Yep.
No, we don't save wire. All right. Let's cut this right there. And then we'll cut the armor flex. Make it nice and pretty.
You want it above?
I would go above the electric tape or the line set tape that they used. Make that nice and pretty. Now, cut the 3/8 and cut the 7/8. Make a nice clean cut, and then we'll take some measurements for the new copper line set. Good. And let's cut the 3/8 as well. Excellent. Okay. Now, we're going to push this condenser back into place, being mindful of the electric whip, and then we're going to take some measurements for the copper. Capiche? Now, let's cut the armor flex like right there.
Right here?
Yeah, right there. Long enough. That's about 2-3 feet. Yeah, it's about 2-3 feet. You have a long black thing.
I am part black. Just waist down, baby.
All right, now cut the copper right there.
Okay. Oh no, I'm turning to Peter. Please stuff my pockets.
Peter puts everything in his pockets. And when we cut this, we're gonna make sure this doesn't drop into the dirt and we would contaminate the copper.
Seems like really thin copper here, yeah?
No, it's refrigeration, coiled, soft copper. You can bend it. Obviously it comes in a roll. Okay. We're going to deburr the pipe, and then we're going to make a little bend. We're going to use the bender. Okay. This looks kind of straight, right?
Kinda.
Okay, now. Oh, see, 3/4, 3/4. That's long enough? Let's see. I don't want to cut it too short. I think that'll be tits. What do you think? It's a nice bender he's got.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ratcheting bender.
I have one too that ratchets, but how does it
Release?
Yeah.
Is there a button?
Oh.
Smart.
Effing smart. Now, how am I gonna get that lucky? Oh shit, that'll be tits. Let's cut this back a little bit. Where's that tubing cutter? Scratchy. Let's just cut this back a little bit.
A few inches?
Yeah.
A few inches.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Victoria. Now. Oh, interesting. Look at this. My air handler is 3/4. My condenser is 7/8. Oh, which is the same as this. Which makes this a moot goddamn point.
Yep.
Cut. Oh. Mikey Pipes frustrated. One-handed. See? One-handed. What? Here, then hold the phone. One-armed.
One-armed.
One-armed. Look like a 90 yet? No.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, it does.
You think so?
Yep.
Nope. Now that is. How do I do this again?
Button.
The button? This one?
Button.
What the hell?
Slide it down.
No, it doesn't go.
Oh, you done goofed. Fugu!
Fuku!
Fugu!
I don't know. Something's wrong here.
Yeah.
Go give it to Daniel.
I think it's the brain.
Let's go. Come on.
Skull.
Let's go. Let's get Daniel to do it.
All right.
I'm retarded. Daniel, I broke your shit. It won't come out.
Did you pull on this really hard?
Pull on it?
Yeah, this thing.
Oh, you mother effer. Oh, look at that. God. Wow. Let's go, Bosch.
Why? What happened?
It wouldn't come out.
Oh.
I specifically came up here. By the way, it's interesting how the air handler is 3/4, right?
And that's 7/8.
Yeah. You noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh. I noticed it as I'm taking the perfectly cut piece of pipe with a nice bend on it, and it's just loose as like a Grand Canyon. You shove it in there, it's like being with a prostitute. It had been like with hundreds of guys and things like as big as a Grand Canyon. It just went in there like started around the pot in there.
Couldn't you just put a little piece of 7/8 and then put the 3/4 in that?
Or I could use the 7/8 that we brought as well and use that.
You know how you were complaining, about she was loosey-goosey when you put the 3/8 or the 3/4 in?
Yeah.
You know how to solve that problem?
That's gonna work.
Just,
what do you think?
just have a bigger thing.
A bigger thing?
Bigger thing, won't be as loose.
All right, now we're going to hook this up. Let me show you what we're gonna do.
All right.
We are going to, I can move this and that'll line up perfectly, right? I could do that. So we're gonna cut this back. We're gonna cut this back right there. Okay? Right there. And I'll show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna cut this, and I'm gonna get my swedging tool, and we're gonna make this a coupling with only one side. A one-sided coupling.
I see.
All right? So, let's go to the truck and go get the yellow jacket. First thing I'm gonna do is deburr it. Because these mother effers, if I don't show it or say it, they yell at me. So I have to deburr it. And I'm showing it on camera. See, look, Mikey Pipes deburrs the pipe. I deburr it. Okay? And well, since we're all about showing work in the Show Work series, let's also deburr this one as well. See? Let's not neglect the 3/8. Okay, now we are going to expand this so I could slip it onto there. Now, there is an issue here. These are the little heads, right? And maybe it's just mine that does this, but let me show you something. If I put this head on here, right? Watch what happens.
I think I already see the problem, yeah.
It don't go in. Oh, shit, it went in this time. It never happened before, by the way.
I said it starts like a little expanded, I saw, yeah.
Yeah, so it starts a little expanded. So now,
There you go. Mikey Pipe's so strong. Oh. Definitely not liverish.
that's tits. That's like an enlarged nipple. Now, so this is going to go in there. And that's going to meet that. We need some scratchy paper. And I'm going to do the same thing with the 3/8. There are two things in this truck that are very old.
One of them's you.
Besides me, my rigid wrench, basin wrench, to get up there for faucets and shit like that, right? And this, my rigid tubing bender. These are the oldest tools in this truck. Now, I'm going to show you how we make a nice, what?
You're the oldest tool in the truck.
Fuck you! We'll make some nice pretty bends. So I got this rigid bender. And I guess I could take a measurement first, right? But I'm not, because I'm lazy. I think that's long enough. Look at that. Nice tits bend. And perfect. So this is going to go there. I could even go a little more crazy here. Let's go a little more crazy. Let's take another bend. Am I going it the right way? Yes. So let's make a little offset. We're going to make a 45-degree offset. There. We'll cut this right there. Tubing cutter is, where'd it go?
Right here.
It was in your pocket.
Nope.
Peter, it's in your pocket.
It's not in my pocket.
No?
It was on the dolly, whatever you want to call it.
The hand truck.
Hand truck.
Call it a dolly?
It's a dolly.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, that's what we've been using it as.
At least call it in the Air Force? They call it a dolly?
Yeah. Hand truck.
This is gonna be tits. Let me break this down. You know what people are gonna say? Oh, you don't use your finger to mark it? How come you don't use a Sharpie? Or a marking tool? This is what, I swear, this is what this is who I babysit. Trolls. Okay, now, make sure you deburr the pipe, ladies and gentlemen. And they're gonna be like, oh, you're not wearing any PPE. Or PPP.
Safety squints.
Okay. And since we're using the Stay Bright 8, oh, too late. What am I doing? Too early. I gotta flare this. Let me swedge it. Okay. Let's just dry fit it one more time. That's gonna go there, and that's gonna go there. Isn't that tits? That's effing tits. Now, we got the 3/8. We're gonna try this again, and I bet you it's gonna do the same thing. Because it's gonna not embarrass itself on camera. All right? So there that is. And as you can see,
You see, like, open.
it expands a little bit, right? Yeah.
Oh, so that was a little more difficult.
But normally what I do, I loosen this up a little bit, shove it in the hole, and then tighten it up.
Is it normally on cold days you're doing it?
Actually, it's usually hot days.
Oh, okay.
Now, we're gonna get our flux. Get a little flux in there too. Get in the hole. There we go.
Nice.
Now, I'm gonna do a little soldering. They don't see much of that on this channel. That's all, folks. What the fuck? I don't say F-U-C-K. It's not F-U-C-K. It's fuck. What is this thing? I know we're stealing scrap metal from this air handler too. Dick Fios. Dick Fios. Amazon? You love Amazon. Dick Fios. Dick Fios.
And then it has this stupid
Why don't you just use a grinder?
This stupid thing is supposed to make you do it straight, but you tighten it and then
I'm looking at your line. It's like,
vibrates.
were you like, did you fail the field sobriety test by the cut you just made there? How much was that thing, by the way? How much was this Dick Fios?
It was cheap.
$5. By the way, they're gonna crucify me for using old air handler parts to make to make a little makeup piece of flannel. But it's got a flange on it already, so it's perfect. That thing's really a piece of shit, by the way.
Yeah. At least it cuts.
Yeah. Why'd you use a grinder?
Because the line would be even worse if I used a grinder. And then it would have had like really sharp points coming
You don't think
out
that's
of it.
sharp?
Well, it's sharp, but it's not gonna have like long strands
Oh.
poking out.
All right. We have nitrogen. We have gauges. Let's pressurize. That was a pain in the ass. 3 temps? 3 leaks?
Good times to chime.
What's up with that? Retard.
It's
you.
personally attacking me.
See? All right, we're pressurized. I have 350 psi. A C hair lower. C hair. A C hair. Let's go see if we hear any leaks at Daniel's connections.
This Daniel's just better than you. It's got to be it.
He was working with cleaner copper,
Sure. Yeah, you could say.
not weatherized.
Okay.
Let's
That's the
go,
excuse
Bosh.
you want to go with.
I had the same leak on 3 locations. I had the same location leak 3 times.
Where?
3/8 swedge joint. Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel was one and done.
Yeah, he's...
That's how he is in bed too, but
Let's call Brianna and ask her.
let's call his pastor.
No, it's priest.
Either or.
Daniel's an altar boy, by the way. They know that. The people know it.
The people know.
How many years were you an altar boy for, Daniel?
12.
Wow.
Yeah, I listed a lot. Home phone?
Home phone. Who has home phones anymore?
Scam likely, probably.
Yeah. You have an answering machine?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe not me. I don't know, because I don't use it. But my girlfriend has an answering machine.
Yeah. Does he have one? Does she have one with the old school like cassette tapes? Oh, you don't. You would. That's
I
too.
don't know. They won't get rid of it because it's her dad's voice is on it.
Oh. Yeah.
You could really mess with them. Oh, I actually unplugged it.
No, it's got to be like digital. One of those
gotta be,
digital
yeah.
like answer machines.
I accidentally spilled water on it.
There's like crazy things like don't exist anymore. Payphones, right?
Payphones exist.
Where? You show me a payphone.
Malls.
Huntington Station has payphones.
Huntington Station.
Yeah.
Payphones, answering machines,
Phone booths, I feel like.
phone booths.
Payphones do, yeah.
Payphones. Yeah. What else? Guys, I want you to comment. Down in the comment section down below. What used to exist, but no longer? What were you going to say?
Common sense, I don't know.
Common sense.
I don't know.
Peter's brain.
I don't know if that ever existed.
I don't think it ever existed because we know. I think Peter. Something wrong with him. If I hired him from the group home, I would get. They would pay me to hire. They would pay me to I would get like tax breaks.
As long as you get diagnosed, you can
Right.
get tax breaks.
Can we get him diagnosed? Can we get him committed?
I mean, I think you are low-level autism, so it's like you should get diagnosed.
Oh, I know 100%. I'm retarded. 100%.
You should get tax break for it.
I just have Tourette's. I probably have everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Because it's me, Mikey Pipes. I'm a effing lunatic. You did something retarded?
Something retarded.
Would you
What I did?
You didn't put the little grommets on the line set?
No, those have slits. I can put
Oh.
those on.
The trap is the right way. Oh. Oh, it works. What, the trap? What am I looking at? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are
you stupid or something? Now you're gonna have to get creative with your that Dick House cutter. No, it's not Dick House. Dick Fo.
Can you just take a
No,
tin?
I don't want to cut the jacket.
So now you're gonna have to put a coupling there. Yep. You have to put a coupling.
How long does it take for this to dry? It's definitely totally dry, right?
Well, it's been there as long as I've been sitting here.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely cemented in, welded. They're fused together. The PVC glue fuses the plastic together, and the fitting will break before that'll break. You have to put a coupling or cut the cabinet, the front door.
That's what I was thinking. Tin snips just.
Yeah, because I would cut the door only because whoever has to take that off in the future, is going to have a coupling there already, and you have to throw the trap in the garbage. It's kind of a stupid thing. The door should be able to come off completely without having to interfere with the condensate drain. It's a stupid design issue. The carrier did. Oh, we're all going to cringe. The entire 33,800 people are right now cringing.
Why?
They're cringing right now because you're going to cut that. He's cutting it. Oh. 33,000 people, Daniel. And those are just his subscribers. Oh, Daniel. Oh, Tico.
Yeah, you definitely have Tourette's. Autism. I don't know what it is. Brain damage, maybe?
Well, yeah, I probably got dropped in the head.
Spiked. Like football. You know, like when you get, a touchdown. That's what happens.
He's getting very creative, by the way. He's cutting the panel just enough where it will clear the 3/4 PVC. But it's not going to, right?
But you're going to have to cut it more for sure. Why?
Yeah, take the piece of 3/4 PVC. Stick it over the opening you just made.
No, it'll work.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I know. I know it'll fit.
Yeah.
But, hold on, let's see. Unless he's got other plans. Let's see. Okay.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You didn't have any mastic tape, huh?
No.
Yeah, put it on your list.
I will.
Mastic tape. All right. Well, he's finger banging that cover.
Where's that plastic thing?
While he's finger banging this cover, let's go look at the pressure. 350. 350. She's solid. Time for a union smoke break. What do you say? All right. Our pressure test is holding. Now he's got to run. This is too short. I don't want to put splices here. We'll just run it up in here. Into the hole. In the hole. Chris, do the honors, please. What? Just hold the camera. Hold the phone. So we could feed them. It won't go in the hole. Too soft. I did it. Okay. And I'm really not liking that. But and the Bix. Look at that. Like tits. Way to go. I'm really not liking that, but I don't want to put a splice in line if I don't have to. And I guess we could run a new wire, but it's kind of like overkill. So let's put that right there and tuck these wires back in there like that. Maybe I'll put a zip tie there. Oh, you know what would be really, really nice? How much of the oh. Just to protect it.
Snake.
That's what we're gonna do.
Are you wrangling a snake right now?
We're gonna protect it. Right?
Smart.
Think outside the box a little bit, right? This thing is just, it's not very forgiving.
No, it is not.
It needs to be heated up a little bit, but all right, I want to protect it. So let's shove this wire. Oh, fudge. Is it out the hole yet? Nope.
maybe.
We're gonna get this to work. Hold that straight. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'll go in there like that. Maybe. All right. We'll get a couple of zip ties there. Let's find some zip ties, Chris. You see? Now it's protected. I think that looks much better. What do you think? I'm gonna get a round of applause. Can I have a round of applause?
It's around.
No, but it's much better. Someone gave me the idea early last summer when we actually went to a staged, it was one of those setups.
Really?
Yeah, New York City Department of Consumer Affairs. They actually ripped the wire out, and it was like one of those setup calls. You know, they make sure you do the right thing, right? So I went to the job. I saw the wire was disconnected, and the wire was kind of all effed up. But I reconnected, and that was the only problem that she had. And I found out that 3 other contractors went out there and sold their new systems. Yeah. They actually called me like a day later about it. They're like, you passed.
Thanks.
New York City was in Rosedale. And there's a video, I don't remember which one it was, but the wire was basically just not connected. And of course the trolls were like, no, it just came out of it, you know, because the wire was just ripping, hanging out there. I was like, no. I was like, people are like, you're not there, I'm there. And I got the phone call, not you. But someone gave me the idea to insulate the low voltage control wire with a piece of, you know, the Liquid-Tite. And it looks nice. Looks really nice. I'm impressed. Much better than it was before. Because if I left it that way, I was even happy with it. But we had the extra piece right there, and it fits perfectly, like tits. I gotta get my sticker on there. Smart. It's me! They got very creative when they put the system in, by the way. A Cape Cod style. Oh, you got to put the underneath the base molding.
Oh, really?
It was there before. See, there you go. Fits like a glove. It's my tripod.
They call me tripod.
If you guys want any stickers, email me, Mike at MikeyPipes.com. You know how many of these you laugh? You know how many of these I sent out? Actually?
I wasn't laughing about the stickers.
Oh, okay. And you know how many, like, people can actually buy these on teespring.com. You know, there's a link down in the description box down below. It's not in the description box. It's actually Google's monetization. You could monetize. But you have any idea how many people bought these stickers from teespring.com? Over 700. It's insane. And they paid $8. Yeah, like, send me $5 and I'll send you a bunch of them in the mail. But people are nice and generous, and yeah, it's good money. This is version 1.0. And don't worry, we're also going to brand the outdoor condenser when we're done up here. All right. We're now at the vacuuming process. We're using the Elitech. This is their 2-stage. They call it the Intelligent Vacuum Pump. The model is SVP7, 7CFM. It has this nice digital touchscreen display. And for my long-time viewers and subscribers, you guys will know that Elitech is a sponsor of the channel. They sent this to us. Let's take a look. They sent this vacuum pump to us last April, and we commissioned my Bosch IDF 2.0 2-ton system with it. Very nice. We're pulling down a vacuum, 3,000, and dropping. Very, very nice. Some observations of things I don't like about this. We only have the one port, and it's the smaller port on top. Unlike, you know, other vacuum pumps, they have larger ports on top. But we're dropping down pretty quick, as you can see. Not bad, utilizing the manifold, the yellow jacket. That's Daniel's son's manifold. Open. Open. Closed. Open. And full disclosure, 11:32, same day, ladies and gentlemen. 730 and dropping. We're gonna try to get this down to 300. Now, normally, I like to use the True Blue vacuum hoses. I got mine from True Tech Tools, and I use their micron gauge, which also let me do a decay test. And, you know, I dropped that down to 300. We've seen them drop down to like 120, 90. You're looking at me like...
Did you see it?
Yes, it's like 500, right?
450, yeah.
450, see?
That's fast.
God damn, Ellie Tech. Mwah! Love you guys. 400, 395, 390. Tits. See, you were worried. It takes so long.
Well, usually it'll get like a little bit lower, and then it'll shoot back up.
Yeah? It may have encountered some moisture.
Yeah.
But there was no pressure in the system, right? So I guess we consider ourselves lucky. Because anytime you have non-condensables in a system, you know, you risk introducing moisture as well, especially if you had a massive leaks like this one did. And that hinders the recovery process. And sometimes you have to do a triple evacuation, you know, with nitrogen in between each one to try to get all the contaminants out. But it looks like we'll be lucky.
This looks so nice.
But that's tits. And that was the connection that leaked. What do you think about the Liquid-Tight?
What do you mean?
Look at the Liquid-Tight.
Oh.
I had extra.
Yeah.
I wasn't putting in wire nuts or Wagos in line to extend the wire. But now I killed two birds with one stone. It's protected. And it looks tits. Right?
Yeah.
I have half-inch in the shop. There's a roll of half-inch in the shop. That's exactly what it's for. You remember seeing that roll of half-inch Liquid-Tight?
Yeah. Do you have Wagos in here?
No.
Just like why not? A splice?
Nothing. No splices.
Oh, but, all right.
The wire was too short. Right? I couldn't like come follow this nice and neatly and zip tie it and then use that little port guy right there. I couldn't. It was too short. And I was just gonna go like this. And I did it like that, and then I'm thinking like, I'm gonna get ridiculed, I'm gonna get persecuted. I am gonna get thrown off YouTube if I left it the way it was. So I was like, I looked to the side, I saw this piece of Liquid-Tight, and then I remembered someone told me last year or a year before that on YouTube, hey, Mikey Pipes, get a roll of half-inch Liquid-Tight and protect your condenser wire with it. And that's what I did. It looks great. Great idea, guys. We learn from one another. Learn something new every day. Could wait. But another thing about this, the actual micron gauge is right here. And it should be there.
Another annoying thing is it turns off on its own. So if you walk away from the vacuum pump,
That's dumb.
it's like it's doing a decay test for however long you're on.
Yeah.
Well, we're at 140.
You have service wrench?
Yeah.
Tits. Alright. 0 leakage rate. Nice. So we're good. According to Ellie Tech. Now all we have to do is fill her up. Let's check out. Someone sent me something on Instagram. Mike, do I should can this primary control and change it out? Thank you. He sent me a message. Where the hell is the pick? He asked me a question. I never responded. My quick question. I have a Carlin Easy #1 model burner. The primary control, blah, 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 blah. Blinks amber 4 times, 3 to 4 times, then fires up. Never goes into lockout. The CAD cell is good. Was changed ohms. Are good on CAD. Your thoughts. Thanks, Mike. Don't work on oil. Don't work on oil. Call Steve Lav. See, I give him respect. He's the oil king of New Bedford, Massachusetts. Call Steve Lav if you have oil. Mikey Pipes, don't F with oil. Okay. Daniel, did you open up the liquid side first or the suction side first?
The liquid side.
Any reason why?
That's what would happen if it was operating normally.
Okay. Very nice. So, we are moments away from firing this bad boy up. By the way, check out my new stickers in case you guys haven't seen it. This is a raised dome. I don't know if you can see that. Silver backed. Right? Nice logo there. I'll put a link in the description box down below. They really were not that expensive. They come in sheets, 8.5 by 11, like sheet of paper with a bunch of these stickers on it. And not that expensive, relatively inexpensive. And the company is called Armor Decal. They're in Canada. And they came, I ordered them. I think I had them like a week later. It was very, very nice. I'll put a link in the description box down below. Well, not a link. I'll put their contact information there. It's very, very nice. And if you order some stickers with them or you just inquire, just tell them Mikey Pipes sent you. I would really appreciate it. Okay. Now, uncut, unedited, raw. Say raw.
Raw.
They don't have it. They don't have it in you. That's why you're going to sell merchant cash advances to companies and make bank. Yeah. And you're going to buy me like, can you buy me a Rolls? When you're making like $250,000 a month, can you just buy me like a Rolls?
We'll talk about it.
How about a gold AP?
We'll talk about it.
Damn it, man. I would give you a shirt off my back right now. You were homeless and I let you in, you know.
I wasn't homeless yet.
You were almost homeless. You were sleeping on an air mattress in an abandoned house.
Yeah, it wasn't abandoned.
Daniel, do the honors.
Daniel will give us a raw.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he doesn't even...
So now, what about the rule I told you? There you go. Keep one hand behind your back. It's your left hand.
He's real close to that capacitor right there. Bow!
Yeah. Bzz.
That's how it burns down.
You hold your left hand behind your back, and you use your right hand. Your left hand behind your back. You use your right hand when you plug it in. That way, if there is a short there, the electricity is going to go through your hand, through the opposite side of your body where your heart is, right, and then go to ground. So chances are you may not electrocute yourself and paralyze your heart. Let's look at these numbers. We also didn't add any refrigerant.
Yeah.
All right, we have probably around 22, 24 feet of line set. What do you say? We have here, this looks to be about 12, 13, maybe 14 feet. And then we go across
10.
Probably another 10. So we need a little bit of refrigerant in there. You could do a subcooling. Want to measure that? Digital gauges or what? I don't know, you have?
Oh, I have.
Okay. Is it Elitech? Testo? Nice. And this tree is very fugazi. Carrier. Carrier. Nice. Tits. We got a reply back from the oil inquiry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told him I don't work on oil, and all due respect, call Steve Lav. He goes, Steve is cool, but you're St. Mike. Fuck right. Fuck yeah. Oh. Dan, do you know the rule of minimum outdoor ambient temperature to test with subcooling? It's 60 degrees.
And is it 60 today?
Tits. 60 degrees. It's gonna be a high of 63. And it is, what day is it? March 14th, March 16th. Crazy. 63 degrees today.
On the dot.
March 16th. Sick. Oh, today would be a great, you know what? It'd almost be if it was a few degrees warmer, it'd be a great pool day. What do you think? Gigi, the mini golden doodle, does not like the pool. What do you think Stoley's gonna like? You think Stoley's gonna like the pool?
Puppy, you gotta teach him.
Just throw him in the pool?
I
Nah.
wouldn't throw him in the pool, but
Put him on like on a raft.
yeah.
Yeah. Puppy. He's a baby puppy. Almost 5 months old now. Daniel's using the Testo Smart Probes. He's got some adapters there, 90-degree adapters there, so he could check. We're going to test that, and we'll be good to go. And remember, if you want any stickers, email me, Mike at MikeyPipes.com. And if you like that sticker right there, details in the description box down below. Support local, support small businesses. They're not local, they're Canadian, but I'm almost misspoke. Whatever. They get the point. All right. It is 12 o'clock. Actually, it's 11:55. Not bad. Not too shabby, huh, Chris? Not too shabby. Contractors take days to do what we just did, by the way, in half a day. I find it hard to believe. Not hard to believe, hard to comprehend why replacing equipment. Now, granted, we didn't replace the plenums, right? But it pays to have the right tools for the job. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts and feedback down in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you on the next one. Be well, God bless, stay safe.